Alright, in this recording we are going to investigate using graphics, and specifically, or for the most part, we're going to use shapes and group shapes and show you how to adjust wrapping. So in this particular case we have a poem and we have a picture, and we've inserted this picture and it has popped in the document as it normally would, as in line with text. And how you can tell that is if you right click on the picture and go down to wrap text, then you can see that it is the default in line with text. And all that really means is that if you're trying to, you can't move the picture really very well in your document. It moves as text would. So the only way you can really adjust how it's sitting in the document, if it is an inline with text graphic, is by using your alignment buttons. And that's not normally how you want to do it. So if you right click the picture and go to wrap text, that will allow you to change how the text is wrapping. So square would mean that the text is wrapping squarely around the image, wherever you happen to position it. So probably if I was doing this, I would position it something like that, or possibly down here. It is kind of interesting on your picture tools format tab. So as long as you've got a picture selected, you will have this tab, and you can go to position, and there are some preset positions here. So maybe we might want to choose that preset position, or alternatively you can go to the position button and you can go into more layout options, and that will allow you to horizontally position the image, so horizontally left to right, and you can also vertically position it as well. So those are all options that are available to you. Or you can just drag it around and position it where you like. The other thing that we should chat about is using shapes. So on your insert menu you can insert some shapes. Let's say we want to make a poppy for Remembrance Day, so to go along with this poem. So I'm going to choose the oval and draw it in. Something like that. And now you can change your shape colors here, or alternatively you could change them here. So I might want a poppy red and no outline. And then I am just going to copy this and paste it in 3 more times and make in total 4 petals of my poppy. So you can either do that using Control-C, which is the keyboard shortcut for copy. So I'll do that here, Control-C, and then Control-V for paste. So that's one option. The other option is you could right-click and choose Copy, and right-click and choose Paste. That would be your other option. Now when you're pasting in, just be careful. I wouldn't suggest pasting in using this button because it pastes in as a picture, and that means that you can't really edit it after, so I would just paste it in the other way. There, so I've just positioned those. And for the center part of the poppy, maybe something like that. Alright, so there's my poppy. Now, as the last step, we need to group this poppy so that, or the pieces of the poppy, so that it is one object. So what you're going to need to do is use your Control key on your keyboard and select all the components that you want to group together. Once you've got them all selected, I would get my 4-headed arrow and right click and then choose the group option. Now it's grouped as one object, and you can drag it around, you can you can copy it and paste it, and you can do that as many times as you like. You can do all kinds of things. We can also change the wrapping, the text wrapping. So perhaps you might want to put it behind the text and put a poppy behind each of these. There. And the other thing you can do with images or shapes is each shape will come with a green handle, and that allows you to rotate. So that's also an option. There. All right. The last thing that I want to mention to you is even with a grouped object, you can still edit individual pieces, and this is a new feature in Word 2010. So if you've got your poppy, you can still change. If you decided you wanted to make this, I don't know why you would, but maybe if you decided you wanted to change this and make the shape fill a little bit different, like a darker red, you can still do that, right? I can still select one piece and edit one piece, right? So that's the advantage of grouping them. They're still editable, which is nice. The other thing I should mention to you, or the last thing to mention, is that when you have a grouped, when you're trying to group some objects, sometimes they're difficult to see and be able to grasp each piece. Like here, I can't seem to grab this piece. So what you can do is on your Home tab, over here on your Select menu, you can go into Selection Pane, and that will allow you to see all of your items on your sheet. So you can use your Control key in here, and I could select that, and that, and I'm holding down my Control key as I select the components. So if you're having difficulty, use your Selection Pane, and that will help out a lot.